Next up we have a lady called Joy Harris, who's actually been with Pint of Poetry from the very beginning, but she couldn't make it up to Edinburgh when we came last year. Oh no, and I was, it didn't feel the same, did it, Emma? It didn't feel the same, no. But she is here today, so can we have a huge round of applause, a rapturous round of applause for Joy!
Oh, hi everybody. Yes, as Summer said, I am an Edinburgh Fringe virgin, so please be kind. If you don't like my poems, then I'll only waste 5 minutes of your life, but if you do, please feel free to throw chocolate at the end. Now, I don't know if, like me, you have things that you actually don't like getting as presents, you know, socks, ties, that sort of thing. A non-stick saucepan was a particularly low point in my case, but I do have a husband now with a slightly dented head. But this is the thing that I really hate. It's called petrol station flowers. Please don't buy me petrol station flowers. If I'm not worth the extra, please don't tease. Give me a glimpse of life, of inspiration, not a limp bunch of lame apologies. Real flowers say, happy birthday, or I love you. These murmur, sorry, I was in a rush. They've never seen the sparkling dew of morning, felt summer's warmth or cooling water's gush. Poor things, it's not their fault. They have to nestle between the charcoal bags for endless hours, just to be grabbed by men who think they ought to and thrown in stuffy cars, unfit for flowers. So when I die, as they do within minutes, no flowers please, be generous in your giving to any garden club of your own choice that makes a life for plants that's worth the living. Now, I hear you had a bit of a royal wedding up here last weekend, so sorry I missed that. If you were up here last weekend, I'm sure you saw everyone dressed up. I got a bit dressed up today, put the performance frock on. Now this is a true story from on the way here. I kind of called into this charity shop, as I have this kind of magnet kind of and the lady said, oh, I do like your dress, she said. They're really nice, those dresses, aren't they? And I said, yeah, they're very cool, you know, in the warm weather. She said, yeah, and they cover the veins up on your legs. True. So, thanks a lot. Okay, so and sometimes you wonder what it might be like to be someone else. So in the light of the royal wedding, I thought, what would it be like to be the Queen? That'd be all right, or would it? Excuse me asking, please, you Madge, but how do you wear a crown? Doesn't it make your head ache? Doesn't it weigh you down? Isn't it hot in summer? Isn't it just a pain to dress up like a Christmas tree and wear the crown again? Oh, can I try it on you, Madge? Parade around the room, give orders to the servants, eat from a silver spoon, create some lords and ladies, wear ermine like a toff, walk about looking straight ahead so my crown doesn't fall right off. Nah, you can keep the crown, you Madge. I don't want my house bugged, surrounded by security in case I should get mugged. I've got an Aussie bush hat. It looks quite bonza too. So I'll be the Queen of Sheilas and leave the crown to you. I got to Waverley Station yesterday. God, that's busy, isn't it? I've got little rut marks on my feet where I think 3 people went over me with their little trolley cases, you know. So this is about a station that's not quite as busy nowadays. A littered office beside a spineless track. Through broken panes, a draft riffles charred documents. Behind half-inch doors, more papers neatly spiked cheat the wind as they did on inclement days in 1890. Railmen had pride then. Porters had to read, keep one hand fair to explain signal lamps left out too long, blaming fog and interfering know-all. Brown has made himself more conspicuous in this affair than was warranted. Union Secretary asks views on forming cycling club, recreational muscle power. Don't dump the pavers here, send them on. If it happens again, they go by road. Please find enclosed apologies for inconvenience. Indebted honest traveller to lenient ticket collector. Cheap rates, day excursions, Crystal Palace, see the cup, Come and see the students' boat race back in time for late night supper. Only night draws in here now. No need to tend lamps, sweep platforms or stoke fires in the room where no one waits. I've been working on some poems, kind of updating fairy tale characters, wondering what happens to them in later life. So you'll soon guess who this one is. If you're down at the woods today, you'll see a very different sight. At first, like any other cottage, draped with roses, pink and white. But take a little peek behind, and there's a rescue sanctuary for orphaned wolves, the sick, the lame, with axe or shotgun injury, and gently nursing each poor soul, a grey-haired lady, all in red, who bathes their wounds and heals their pain, feeds, waters, tucks them into bed. And in the woods, her wider work, retraining all their brothers wild to chew green shoots, not people's limbs, so walks are safe for man and child. Indoors, the woodcutter she wed, his shirt and trousers neatly pressed, puts logs upon the cosy fire, and counts himself among the blessed. On Saturdays, a teenage girl with hennaed hair and gothic hood rides pillion on her boyfriend's bike as they come roaring through the wood. One arm bears a tattooed wolf, the other a dismembered cow as they unpack the Tesco bags. Red Riding Hood's her grandma now. Now, this is my first time in Edinburgh, and I'm aiming to have a good time. So this is a little prayer for me tonight and for everyone else. It's called Starlight. Starlight, star bright, guide me safely home tonight. Never good for drinks to mix, so gin and tonics, I'll have 6. Starlight, star bright, keep me in your guiding light. Let me not lose all my senses and buffet into garden fences. Starlight, star bright, when my home comes into sight, keep me out of neighbours' wars trying to unlock their doors. Starlight, star bright, lead me to the porchway light. Let me quietly climb the stairs while the house sleeps unawares. Starlight, star bright, let me sleep throughout the night. Pleasant dreams are what I need. No bathroom sprints at lightning speed. Starlight, star bright, when you give way to morning light, that's the time that most I fear. Let my head be light and clear.
Thank you very much, Joy. I think I definitely feel like we're at a pint of poetry today with Joy joining us, so that was excellent. Right.